Good day. Welcome back to Minecraft and the Magic Kingdom. So, if you recall our previous episode, I was in having some consternation about this hub area. And so I took some time, did a little bit of research, and I think I figured out what I have to do. So again, this is kind of the big thing that will, I mean, it's the center of the park, literally the center of the park, and so it needs to be right before I can start doing too much beyond it. I think these walkways that I made the other day, I think they're right, though they might not now that I think about it. So mainly because I measured them from the street, but they might be close enough for close enough as they say. That's the hope anyway. So like I said, I did some research, figured out kind of the dimensions. Need to adjust some dimensions on what I'm kind of calling the straightaways of these, what are supposed to be circular paths. And then in addition, I need to not do diagonals. I need to do some rearranging of make them more rounded and make them less angular, so that they're kind of like octagons and more like actual closer to a circle. So let's see how much of a muck up I'm really in here. So basically this circle here, this inner circle, the straightaways need to be 9 blocks. 3, 4, 5. Nope, did I mess up already? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. So, and I know that's right because I need this. Well, this shouldn't change. Oh man, no. So no. This center spine is correct because I measured the entire center spine. So like this is the right width, or this is the right diameter. This right here, this is the right diameter here, so this can't change. So and then what do I have on the sides here? So these might end up being 8 instead of 9 just because of how this is. How much is fine? I can live with that. Is it the middle? Am I on the middle? It's awesome. So I'm not even in this. Okay. So is that right? Or right enough? Yes. Yes. Actually, it was fine where it was, but That's okay. Oh. Okay, so obviously this all has to go. And then, like I said, I need to do something a little more rounded. I have the setup at least for the first two circles, that being this inner standing area, and then the borders of the road. And again, I don't think this will change here. This width right here will change. Like going from here to here, well, I'll actually bring that in significantly, but then this stuff will be much more rounded. So hopefully this won't be nearly as bad as I think. But if I did this right, it's 3 and 2 and 2, and then 4. I think I probably didn't do this quite right. Well, let's see. Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, so I'm 3 short. Too short. So what if we do this? Two, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, then 2. Yeah. Yeah, that works, I think. I'll have to redo all this as well. Crap. Alright, one thing at a time. One thing at a time there, tank. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. Great. That's interesting right there. Huh. So this road will have to be adjusted somewhat. No. It's 4. 4? That's 5. All right, so let's fill all this in now. Okay. So, in Disney-ish news, I did go see Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday afternoon, and I found it to be really funny, actually. I think I also happened to watch the first one right before, and I DVR'd a TV airing of it, a cable airing of it, which had a ton of commercials, but I think the best, most surprising, maybe not best, but most surprising part of both of those movies is Big Dave Bautista, the former wrestler who just, it's like he just switches off between these fairly subtle. I mean, he's great at the action stuff, of course, because he's been doing that stuff forever. But he switches between these like fairly subtle, understated comedic moments, and they were especially prevalent in the first movie. And then just follows them up with these like big comedy scenes too. And I'll be honest, I watched WWE back then when he was around, and I never really got that that big of a good acting vibe from him. I mean, he was fine for what he was doing there in wrestling, but I never expected him to be a more than serviceable actor. And he's really, really good as Drax in these movies. So but overall I thought the movie was very good. They really do a nice job overall of balancing the goofball stuff and the action and the more kind of sentimental scenes as well. So how's this? I may have to make these I may have to fix these what's it called here? The yeah, I'll definitely have to make those planters bigger, or those grassy areas bigger. Okay, let's work on the border. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of all this train track. But you know, there were the nice moments with Michael Rooker as Yondu. I thought Stallone was kind of a pointless addition. I mean, it wasn't bad in it or anything, but for getting essentially 2 scenes in the main movie, I thought, I guess maybe there was a post-credit scene that set up a spinoff, but I mean, I don't know. See, it just seems like a little bit of a, I don't know. Maybe he wanted to be in it, but because there were a few cameos in the towards the end, most notably, but so maybe they wanted him. Maybe they're trying to set something else up. I don't quite I don't quite know, but if this wasn't supposed to be it's Sylvester Stallone kind of cameo, then I don't quite get the point. But he was fine, and that's relatively minor. And I haven't researched enough to know whether they're trying to do a kind of a spin-off or not, but okay, now borders. I thought Baby Groot was fine. I think there's maybe some thought that he'd be overbearing is maybe not the right word, but he just kind of wouldn't fit in the movie very well, other than just being kind of comic relief. But I thought they did good stuff with him. A little surprised it was actually Vin Diesel, frankly. So obviously there's a whole ton of well, maybe not the whole ton of post work done on it, but still kind of surprised it was still Vin Diesel in the role. But very funny, very charming, of course. Action Frank is kind of tertiary in that movie, in my opinion. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. All right, I'm not gonna deal with the planters right now, but does this look? That looks much better. Oh, I'm very happy with that. It's a pain in the rear end, but that's okay. All right, one other thing the next thing before I get too crazy here is I got the dimensions of what essentially the entire hub, and I want to make sure that I have the right essentially. I guess I'll be doing radius, but radius of this whole hub area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so. Oh yeah, I got it. It's right here. So that works, and then yeah, that's fine. So I took measurements of the what's it called the PC server version of Disney World, and then I also measured it on Google Earth. Basically the width of this hub, or the diameter of this hub, essentially, as it's a big giant circle. I got somewhere between 105 and 110 meters. This is 53 meters from center, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. And I just have to make sure I do the same, get the same on the other side. But I think that's probably what I was trying to figure out here. And so now I can go the other way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 20. Hang on. Oh, I was doing it from the middle. Dang it. Crap. I'm an idiot. 1, 2. Actually, I won't do this from the middle. I'm screwing myself up here. Am I under the... Yes. Yes. 2. Okay, so how bad? Okay, that's actually, I think that's okay. I didn't quite go out far enough the first time around, but looking at Google Earth, this actually looks like it's an okay length, width, distance, whatever it's supposed to be. There'll be a planter here somewhere, but I just kind of want to mark this off. Where's the other one? Is it right here? Two more. All right, great. So next thing will be to fix the road. And again, the road up here should be correct. So essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 meters. 7 meter long road. Sounds 7 meter wide road, I guess I should say. So it'd be more or less 5 in the corners or in the roundabouts here. And then you make sure I'm at 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So I think I just have to fix the outsides, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I'll just have to fix the rounded parts, just like I did to the main hub here, or to the inner circle here. But this is our border, and this will be 11. I'm sorry. I need to be consistent. The sandstone will be 11 blocks. Three, 4, 5, 5, 6. I don't know why I did that. So that's right. And let's come back over here. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit, a little wonky, huh? All right. So this is my first block, right? Two, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because this is all going to change. The rest of this will get kicked out a good bit. Maybe not right. Maybe this is not this area so much, but. And I think before I start getting into planters on in the general hub area, I'm probably thinking about, or I'm thinking about probably doing a like a full set, just like doing the entire thing in the sandstone blocks, just to make sure I have the circle completely right. Because the planters are kind of, the green spaces are kind of secondary to the just making sure that the core of this is correct. So all right, so Let's see how I have this. Need to make sure I can figure out my own notes. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Here's what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 2. 2. Need to make some more space. That's fine. That's fine. Then 1, 2. Oh no, 1. Oh no. Let's get a. So 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. If I was right, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Crap. Did I miss something maybe? I think it's just there's a little bit of inaccuracy. But that's not a problem. I can fix that very easily. By doing something like this. Now, 2. This will be what? 5, 1. 5, 6. I need one more. That's fine. Again, this is. I don't know if there's 100% perfect either, but I don't need mine to be, but I just need something that's fairly representative, and that will work for me right there. Okay, so this is 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4. Ah. So, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Man. Minecraft building can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. Two, and then 4. So I'm still not going to be far enough. 2, 2, 2. Did I go 5 over here? 5 singles? Nope, but again, not crying over that. Yes, I'll do. That's fine. I'm not going to judge any of this seriously until I... Actually, you know what? Let's fill this half in. Then that way I won't do the second, the other side, until I know this looks good. Other Disney news, probably the other biggest thing is, I believe I mentioned this before, but it actually happened last night. The last Wishes fireworks show at the Magic Kingdom. That was held last night. There's a new show called Happily Ever After starting tonight. Wishes was my second favorite of the nighttime shows. So as I said, I never saw the Hollywood Studios fireworks. I have seen Fantasmic, and it's a far down the list third for me in terms of nighttime shows. Illuminations in Epcot's easily number one, followed by Wishes, which I think is also very strong. And then Fantasmic well down the list for, as I said, for me. So I'm sure there'll be tons of video of Happily Ever After. There's tons of video of Wishes from last night around. Watched that live last night on live stream, and then I don't know if I'll check out the new show tonight, but I will at some point, because I won't be going back to the Disney World for quite some time. I'm really not interested in going while they're doing so much construction, especially in Hollywood Studios. That's really a park that I really love. I mean, I could do a... You know, they say that park's down to like 5 rides and a handful of shows, but I could do Tower of Terror, 10 times in a day if I could. So, but I mean, I'm not interested in going to a theme park with so much construction in it. So I'm content to wait to go back until 2019-ish. 2018, 2019 time frame, because I was waiting for Avatar to finish, which that was going through the soft openings right now, and then I was waiting for Star Wars and Toy Story, Pixar Land, whatever it is that's going into Hollywood Studios there. So how's this? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the right one. So that looks really good, but I just need to do extra bordering, I think. Or would I be better suited just getting rid of extra bordering around Central? If I try to do this, and do I have trouble walking up it? No. The main reason I do these half steps is for ease of getting up onto these higher blocks. So if I'm not having any trouble on the corners, then I guess there's no reason to have these extra corners, which is fine with me. Just shows how little I know of Minecraft physics. Okay, what do we think? You know, I'm a lot happier with that. I really am. I didn't think I would be. I really am. I might need to fix. Oh, I didn't check on this. I didn't do this width here. This might screw me up a little bit. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's a little too much. Because again, the outside of the road is only supposed to be like 11, and it is 19. That's a lot more. Alright, I'm thinking about what to do. Well, I have one thought. How about this? No, that's not the right thing. Is that better? Yeah, it gives me a little less heartburn. Okay, so we're going to try to replicate this on the other side. I think I made all this just because I did, yeah. And again, I think these pathways are going to be right. So I really didn't go back that far. I wanted back like what? Well, I kind of went back far. I may have to refine that and just remeasure, make sure it's not too egregious. If it's not too egregious, I'm not going to mess with it. But I don't think I lost more than about 5 meters. So from the 11, it's 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, and 6. 2. 6 and 2, 1, 2, 2, 4. Well, oh, it did turn into 3. Good. Okay, so that works. On my own mess. Okay. Now what's this side? 4, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, and then 5, right? Only 4. 4. So 2, 2, 2. Okay. Next time I enter this game, I might need to see if I can shorten the or lengthen the day cycles. Okay. This is... Oh, I gotta do this part over here yet. Alright, I'm feeling much better about this, this hub area now. Yes. 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 Great. Oh, good. Speaking of things that are royally messed up, let's go ahead and do this next. Rocket Tower Plaza. Where is... Do I seriously not have it? Alright, that's fine. Yep, just need a plain stone block. So here's what we're gonna do. This is the middle of this walkway, right? And Rocket Tower Plaza, if I have my notes right. I mean, I've written it down. But Rocket Tower Plaza is a 26-meter circular platform. I don't know if that's... I think that's diameter, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, that's that inner circle there, so it's probably... Yeah, that's gotta be 18 total. So basically what we're gonna do is basically just start here, and instead of trying to build up this 18-meter circle on an angle, it's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. So that's the spine, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. You know, we'll make it 19 just so it's nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we're going to do is pull up my sign, and this is the new spoke of the